Well, first of all, congratulations. Did
Thank
that feel as spectacular as it looked?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Did that feel as spectacular as it looked?
Yeah. The feeling was, great. But I was concerned about him. Because, you like huffing and puffing. I'm looking like, okay, it's not getting up. So I was concerned. He got up, so I was able to enjoy fully that feeling.
Yeah, I noticed in the post-fight you seemed a little subdued and quiet and respectful. Do you feel like that's how you normally are, or do you think that was kind of a reaction to him getting slow to get up?
Say that again?
In your post-fight interview, you seemed a little more subdued. You were, respectful and kind of quiet. Was that because of that, his reaction?
Yeah. Misha is overall he's a great opponent as far as just being in the sport. So anytime you get two, warriors in there, and one of them don't get up, you kind of should get concerned. Well, I know I would, but at the same time, this is a fight game. So when he got up, yeah, I was relieved.
Did you say anything to him afterwards?
No, you got to come to it. So as far as like saying anything to him, it wouldn't matter. So, but I mean, to if I can relay this message to him, I mean, great fight. You caught me, man. I had to really dig deep and pull that out. So yeah.
How do you dig deep? Can you kind of explain that to somebody who maybe has never had to experience that?
Yeah. So when things go bad, like you get punched in the eye, you see 3 of them, or your teeth is loose because he probably just headbutted you, or you just got kneed in the stomach. You gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna dig deep and not crumble, and just push forward. So yeah, that's what digging deep is.
When you imagined that fight, is that how you kind of expected it to go, or did you have a different idea in your head of how it might play out?
No, I knew it would go somewhat like that. I thought he would probably shoot for a single leg, but he didn't. He went more for body locks, and I'm good at getting out of those. So as far as like him catching me, that was a surprise. But overall, yeah, exactly like I planned.
And I know in the cage you didn't have a name. Do you have a name now? I know sometimes you guys think right after and go, oh, I should have said.
Oh, a name?
Yeah.
Like,
who's next?
oh, who's next? Me and Pat, we're working, and whoever we work with. Yeah. So when they call, I'll answer. It doesn't matter.
Do you have a preference of when you fight next, or maybe where? I know they're going out on the road a little bit more. Is there a location you'd like to fight at?
Yeah, anywhere in the United States of America. So yeah.
Why just the United States?
Nah, I think it's fun fighting here. The crowd is always mean, so I like to try to entertain them mean people and turn them nice.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I have to ask you about working with Pat. When you went over afterwards, you guys sort of congratulated and talked to each other and showed a lot of good emotion between your two of you. What's it like working with Pat?
Man, the energy is phenomenal. And as far as just him and I understanding that, it's liberating. It's freedom for me to be exactly what I want to be, regardless of how the fight may go out or play. To go in there and just be exactly me and be prepared for that, it's an awesome feeling.
How big of a part of that is the fight game, you think, to surround yourself with the right people that allow you to free yourself to get in there and do what you need to do?
Oh, man, I think it's major. Based on my experience, I think it's major. I think energy is always important. So me, I will always want someone who's ready, go out with me. And with that, it's like, hey, I'm ready to die for you. You're ready to die for me. So that's the relationship when we come in this fight game.
When you talked about you were surprised he caught you, there was that nice moment. He caught you, and then you threw a nice reaction back to him. I believe that's probably where he caught you in the eye. How you said you saw like 3. Did it look, I'm looking at your eye now. It definitely looks sort of red. Did it bust a blood vessel, or did you see blurry for a while? And how soon after that did it sort of recover?
Oh yeah, he busted me up, man. I seen 3 of them the whole time. So Yeah, dig deep.
Yeah. Aim for the one in the middle.
Yeah, one of them. I punched at 2 of them, missed, and then finally I got that third one.
And it looked like there was a good pace. He did try to take you down, but he was never able to actually sort of get a hold of you. It looked like that was maybe a reaction to the power and maybe the fear of the hands that you were throwing. Did you expect him that was probably going to be the case, that once you threw some hands, he was probably going to try to move in and try to get you to the ground to get your hands stopped?
Yeah, 100%. As soon as I landed something, he was going to clinch me, grab me. But I think he was surprised based on grabbing me. Because I may not look strong, but I am.
Well, and you look at your record, it looks like you always have some place to be after your fights because you always try to get out of there really quick. Here's another one that happened like this. Was part of the game plan to go out there and try to push the pace really quickly and get that finish? I mean, do you think about like, oh, I need to get this finish in there first, or is it just a matter of you want to swarm your opponent and sort of just take over and not give them a chance to get established?
Yeah, never rush or think about finishing it. I just have an instinct to fight. And then wherever that goes, it goes. Just make sure I'm in shape. And yeah, that's me, 100%.
That's awesome. Congrats on the victory.
Thank you.